Right, welcome to my channel. I've got my new bike. Got it yesterday. This is first ride and setup ride today. Get it dialed in. 2021 Propain Spindrift AL, size large, 27.5 wheels front and rear. I'll talk to you a little bit through the specs I've opted for, and a brief background. So I sold my downhill bike, which is a NS Fuzz, and my e-bike, Vitus Summit, to get this bike, as I sort of do it all one bike. Obviously you can't pedal a downhill bike anywhere. I didn't quite enjoy having an e-bike, if I was honest. They're a lot of fun for messing around, but it's also a lot of money maintaining them. So I've opted for Fox Forks, Fox Shock. I'm not a good enough rider to tell you the difference between this and Rock Shocks. It's purely as a treat, since this is going to be my one bike. So yeah, purely as a treat. Opted for the Migura brakes, just purely the write-up was really good. A lot of power, sort of need to use my brakes. V tyres, never really got on with Stroll tyres, which is one of the options on the Propain website. And the V tyres had a really good write-up for what is a lesser known brand. Upgrades from the bike, I took the 790mm bars, or 780, something like that, off, and I put some Renthal 760s on. The bars it came with were also carbon, which is just a mindset thing I didn't want. So I got the Renthal bars on there. I changed the stem, it was a 50mm stem. As standard, I got the Bergtech 35mm stem. Got a bit of a custom top cap on there. Swapped out the grips. They're really hard, quite narrow grips, so I've got some Bergtech ones, nice and soft, nice and grippy. Pedals, I've always run Bergtech, they're really good. Plenty of grip, nice big platform. I'm not sure if you can see it that well. I've got a Unite Components modular chain guard, bash guard on there. Yeah, that was it's quite a nice bit of kit, quite enjoyed it. It's nice slimline, well built, solid aluminium, easy to install. You can put it on and off without taking the drive chain to pieces. I didn't opt for a dropper post when I ordered it, purely because I didn't know what length to go for. After a bit of fettling around the manual seat post, I've got an idea that I sort of need a 170, 180 for my size, being about 6 foot tall. So yeah, I should be ordering I've had a Brand X one before, they're pretty mint. I might get the one up V2, just because it's a lesser insert depth and that does put it all the way down. So yeah, that's my build. Brief pedal up here, there's a bit of a fire road climb, about 150 foot climb over 0.1 of a mile. It's not too steep, but nice challenge, and yeah, I think it lives up to the reviews. It does climb pretty good. I have seen a carbon one of these, and I was concerned about how close the brake disc was to a carbon one, but it's not the same on the aluminium one. I'm not sure if you can really see down there, but it's good 10mm space, which is, I'd say, about normal. So yeah, I'm going to have a few dial-in rides, get it sort of where I want to, feel-wise, and yeah, do a bit of filming for you. This is my localist track. It's really short, but it's got some nice features. I do use it a lot for any new bike, just as a good setup. So it's got a few little jumps in it, nice tables. It's really short, it is only a 20-30 second run, but again, it's local, it's good for a setup. So here's the first run on the Spindrift. See how she gets on. Take it nice and steady on this first one. As I have ridden here before, but it's not on this bike. Oh wow, it's really poppy. Okay, do this little trail gap, it's a nice easy one. Okay. Initial thoughts after the first little run, nothing too difficult, they're all sort of small jumps. There's a small drop, it's maybe a 6-foot drop, probably covering 12-15 foot length, 6-foot drop into a ramped step down sort of thing. I went initially just with the Fox recommended guy line and I'm quite happy with that. I'm running 2 tokens. The sag is all where it should have been. It certainly didn't feel like I bottomed out on the rear, which is a good, nice thing. Might slow up the rebound. This is really quite a poppy frame. That is super playful. I like that. I do enjoy that. I mean, one of my, I'd say, favourite bikes I ever had, as I had a Transition TR250, the more freeride orientated downhill bike they had. Yeah, and that was really poppy. I'd say this is even more poppy than that, but it tracked really well. Yeah, quite impressed with that. I think we'll go down the middle on this one. Some nice big tables I've not done in a while. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, easy. Phew, I've changed that. Should have given it a look at first. Okay. I suppose that's why you should walk the trail before you do. That's good. That's a heavy untoward landing that I didn't plan for. But you do get those, which, well, there we go. I've used a bit more travel, but I never felt like it kicked me. That's good. Okay, yeah. We know that trail now. It's good. I think what we're going to do now is, if it's still there, there's a jump over there towards the left. It's quite a heavy landing, but expected this time. I've just dropped the rebound on the rear shock, slowed it down 1 click. I think that might just make things a bit nicer. That's it. This is really poppy. That's nice. There we go. There we go, it's quite a heavy landing here. Nice, nice. Wet berm. Nice. Yeah, that's a heavy landing. I think that's what I want to be using. We're in Lincolnshire. It's quite flat. I'm happy with that kind of landing. Still have that much left, just for those bigger drops. Like I say, it's going to be my one bike. This will have mainly bike park use. I'll say one bike. I've got a 29er hardtail. That's going to be more like bridleways, just with the kids seat on it. This is going to see a lot of bike park use. It's going to have a yearly trip to Morzine. Just where the downhill bike used to go. But yeah, that's initial thoughts. Yeah, really impressed. I mean, if you're looking at a Propain bike, I'm sure you've read some reviews online. But they are good, but as with everything, A lot of people like to whinge and bitch. When I ordered this bike I was given a 5-month wait. Given the current market and climate, I was happy with that, whatever. Ended up waiting, I think 6 months. Again, happy with that. UK based, so we've had to go through Brexit, Corona, Evergreen held up quite a bit as well. The Suez Canal bollocks. Yeah, so I did have this, a Canyon Torque and a YT Capra Shred on my shortlist, but I wanted the Spindrift. I like the components, I like you could pick what you wanted. The price you couldn't beat, and what I did was I wrote down my past few bikes I've had, what I liked on them, what fitted well, lined up all the geometries, and the size large Spindrift just really sat in that sweet spot. Good wheelbase, nice reach, so it was a no-brainer really. Propain customer service been excellent. They've let me know, as there has been delays on the way at every integer. That's the only criticism, and it's not really their fault because no one knew, was when UK left Brexit there was a bit of a question mark over obviously receiving this bike after the 31st of December, whether we'd also have to pay a 14% import charge on it, which for me would have been about another 450 pound-ish. And Propain really couldn't answer that question, but that was cleared up. The order was placed before Brexit officially started, so that was honoured. So yeah, Propain themselves, amazing. Really happy with it, really happy with the product. I suppose the rest of the video I'm going to sort of fucking blathering on, just be a bit of riding. Peace. So I've done a bit of fettling. It's all the suspension settings sort of bang in the middle of where Fox say they should be. Let's say running 2 tokens. Fork came with 1. I bought the extras. I'm going to stick to the right hand side of here. It's got a nice sender at the bottom. It's probably 20-25 foot. Nice steady landing. Yeah, see how we get on. It's quite wet here today. Nice. Wasn't a great run in. It's quite slimy today, but hard, so there's not a lot of grip. You can sort of see the takeoff there. We got there, look. It's not bad. I'd say about 20. Say 20 foot's fair. I'd say it just popped. I found on the NS Fuzz, it's a good ploughing machine. I had to work hard to get it airborne. And the Vitus, again with super plush, Had a nice pop to it because I had an air shock. Really, this is really nice. I think this suits me down to the ground. It's nice. It's a free ride bike, but that does not feel like a free ride bike. That's a very balanced, fair weight. And what this bike's capable of doing is well beyond my capability. Nice. A steady one. Up, roll it. Actually going to try and clear these jumps now. I mean, honestly, the bigger ones towards the bottom are probably a bit beyond my skill level. I'm always happy doing a drop off to whatever, but I've always struggled with actually clearing like a table or a double. It's not my strong suit. I like drop offs. I like technical, difficult sections, steep stuff. The jumps and the show offy stuff I've never been that good at. I'm really enjoying the way this launches you. So yeah, I'm actually going to attempt to try and clear them instead of just trying to bottom out the bike, because I've not achieved that yet. Alright, here we go. I've got the bike, I think exactly where I want it. I feel comfortable on it. I'll still be getting back in the swing of things. Like I said, I've not had a full suspension bike in well over 6 months now, where I sold the other two to pay for this. But if there's anything else you want to know about it, drop us a comment in the bit below the video, and I'll see if I can answer it for you or include it on the next video. Yeah, hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to make this last run and go in for some lunch, I think.